Good morning, students. Welcome to class 9th A. Myself, Sister Rosetta, is your English teacher. I'll be taking English 1, the grammar, and English 2, the literature. Now let us see the books that you have in English literature. There are 2 books for English literature. The first one is Treasure Trove, a collection of ICSE poems and short stories. This book will be used for the board exam of both class 9 and 10. The next book is The Merchant of Venice, a drama. Today we shall begin with The Treasure Trove, a collection of ICSE poems and short stories. This book has total 10 poetry and 10 short stories. Today we shall begin with the poetry lessons. The first poem in your book is The Heart of the Tree. The Heart of the Tree is a poem written by American novelist and poet Henry Curler Berner. Henry Curler Berner was born on August 3, 1855 in New York. He was an American novelist, journalist, and poet. The Heart of the Tree is a poem in which he describes the innumerable benefits of trees and the shade and shelter they bring to all life. He claims that people who plant trees plan for a future and for people they do not know. The Heart of the Tree by Henry focuses our attention on the value of tree planting. We know how our indiscriminate felling of trees or the deforestation has led to environmental disaster in our time. The whole poem is divided into 3 stanzas. The poem tells us of the various benefits of planting tree, and each stanza opens with the same question. That is, what does he plant who plants a tree? We have this sentence followed in all 3 stanzas, the beginning of the 3 stanzas. What does he plants a tree? What does he plant who plants a tree? And in the first stanza, what does he plant who plants a tree? The answer is provided by the poet himself. He says that the one who plants tree plants many things like gentle sunlight, free breeze, beauty, music, and harmony. He ensures cool shades, tender rain, and leaves a rich legacy for the coming generation. The poet says, he who plants a tree is conscious of the growth and development of his country. Thus, the poet persuades us to plant tree for our benefit and for the benefit of coming generation. Now let us see the poem in detail. The Heart of the Tree by Bonar is an inspirational poem. Its message is of great relevance in modern time. The poem opens with a question which is repeated thrice. What does he plants? Who plants a tree? The poet himself provides the answer in metaphors. A tree is a friend of the sun and the sky. In other words, it ensures healthy environment. It ensures cool breeze. The place where it stands is akin to heaven. As it shelters birds, one can hear the sweet songs in twilights. So one who plants a tree creates a congenial atmosphere all around in which there is peace, comfort, beauty, music and harmony. Then the poet goes on to enumerate several other benefits of planting tree. A tree ensures cool shade, for us in summer. It causes tender rain. It gives seeds and buds to bloom into flowers. A tree is a symbol of forest heritage. It can serve us as a living legacy for the next generation. It is the symbol of joy for our stillborn children. Thus, trees link our present and future. Then the poet says that he who plants a tree does civic good. All his neighbors feel blessed and benefited. It is he who ensures the growth of his own country. In other words, a country's growth and progress depends on the wealth of trees. He who plants a tree yearns for the welfare of his country. In fact, by planting a tree, he plants a nation. Now let us try to understand the poem. Let us take the first stanza. I shall read it for you once. Thereafter, we will see the difficult words and its meaning. What does he plant who plants a tree? He plants a friend of sun and sky. He plants the flag of breezes free, the shaft of beauty towering high. He plants a home to heaven and I, for song and mother croon of bird. In hushed and happy twilight heard, the treble of heaven's harmony. These things he plants who plants a tree. Now let us see the difficult words of this stanza. We have a word in fourth line, that is shaft. Means a long narrow part of something, maybe of sunlight. Then we have the word towering high. What does it mean? Rising high as a tower. Then we have an eye. We have this word in. The next line, an eye, means closer to or say near. Then we have a word croon. Croon means a sweet song. Mother croon means the lullaby or the song of a mother. Hushed. Hushed means silent. Then we have twilight. Twilight means the pleasant part of the evening time, say just after the sunset. Then we have treble. What is the meaning treble? Treble means in high tone. So now let us see the explanation of these lines. The first two lines, what does he plant? Who plants a tree? He plants a friend of sun and sky. So we shall see up to here. In the opening stanza, the poet asks a general questions to the readers. According to him, planting a tree means more than what we mean by plantation as an activity. So the poet goes on explaining the question, what does he plant? Who plants a tree? According to him, the one who plants a tree plants a friend of sun and sky. So here see the second line, he plants a friend of sun and sky. Now the tree is suggested as a friend of sun and sky because one day it will grow tall and appear to reach the sky. The tree is a friend of the sun as the tree is dependent on sunlight to carry out the process of photosynthesis to make its food. Similarly, the tree is a friend of the sky. It takes in carbon dioxide from the air and releases oxygen in the air and thus purifies the air. Also, the transpiration from trees is responsible for cloud formation in the sky and thus rain. Now let us see the next line. He plants the flag of breeze free, the shaft of beauty towering high. Now what does the poet means by this? He says the tree is again compared to a flag of free breeze, a flag of free breeze. Like a flag flutters freely in the breeze as it moves up and down in the breeze. The leaves of the tree flutter and provide soothing, cool breeze to us. So he says just like that flag, it provides soothing, cool breeze to us. The tree grows high with its long narrow stem and looks like a beautiful tower. Now let us see the next line. He plants a home to heaven and I for song and mother croon of bird. Now what does the poet want to say about this, of this line? The poet says that it appears that the tree have made a home closer to heaven. Heaven and I means closer to heaven. Now for song and mother croon of bird. The man who plants the tree plants it for the mother bird who sings to her young one happily. See the next line. In hushed and happy twilight heard the treble of heaven's harmony. These things he plants who plants a tree. So what he says? The mother bird sings happily with a soft and gentle voice in the twilight. The bird's high-pitched tone adds to the pleasant harmony of the universe. So I hope you understood this stanza where the poet says the importance of planting tree. It suggests more important qualities of the trees, the planting of the trees, The poet asks a simple question at the beginning of every stanza, and it is in the first stanza started with who, what does he plants, who plants a tree. The poet in a simple way describes the importance of planting the tree, that he says it gives cool breeze, it is a friend to the sun and sky. As the plant grows high, it becomes a friend of the sun. Then it reaches closer to the heaven. It helps the mother bird to sing for in the twilight for the younger ones. So the first stanza gives us the explanation. It's here already on the screen. I request you to go through it once again, read the stanza, read the explanation, and try to understand till we come back with the next stanza in the next class. I will try to give you some homework in the next class. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.